Hello, my name is Melissa, and I am one of the children's librarians at Cook Library, and I am really happy to be here today to do a read aloud with you. I'm a little bit late, I'm sorry. We had some technical connectivity difficulties. You might even be having those at your home as well, but I'm really happy to be here today. You know, since the library's been closed, we've been really missing spending time with kids and sharing books with them, so I'm so happy to have a chance to share with you today one of my favorite books, which is called Castles, Caves, and Honeycombs. Yeah. So, this book is about all sorts of different kinds of homes. Now, we are all spending a lot more time in our houses. This is my house. This is my children's book shelf right here, and this is all about a book about different animal houses. Many places make a home. A heap of twigs, a honeycomb. Look at right there. What animal is that inside the heap of twigs? Do you know? That's right, that's a beaver. Beavers' houses are called lodges. Beavers live in lodges. A castle with a tower or two, an eyrie with a bird's eye view. You know what? I just realized that this is flipped the wrong way, and I'm going to fix it really quick so that you can see the book the right way. Okay, there you go. Is that better? I think that's the right way. So, a castle with a tower or two, an eyrie with a bird's eye view. Eyrie, that might be a new word for you. Eyrie is a word that means someplace way up high. And so most bird nests are up high, so that there could be called an eyrie. A silky web, a sandy dune. Let me show you those pictures a little more closely. Look at, they're so nice and colorful. Oh, this next one is really one of my favorites. A room inside a warm cocoon. Look at that. Now, I know that you know what kind of creature makes a cocoon. What kind of creature is that? That's right, that's a caterpillar. And what kind of creature comes out of a cocoon? I know you know that one too. Yep, a butterfly. A chamber in a snowy mound, a busy town beneath the ground. Look at that. It's kind of interesting to think about a town underneath our feet in the ground. A silent cave, a secret den. Look at that. The cave and the den sort of look alike, don't they? A warren in a grassy glen. Warren is another interesting word. Warren is a word that means where rabbits live. Rabbits live in warrens. A sloping cliff above the shore, a hole beneath the kitchen floor. That's another thing really interesting to think about, having a little house inside your house, a little house underneath your kitchen floor. A rocky pit, an armor case. Look at those creatures. Those are interesting creatures. Oh, this is another one that I really like. It's a favorite. A shell that's carried place to place. Isn't that an interesting looking creature? A hollow space inside a tree, a tidal pool beside the sea. I like looking at that woodpecker's red head. Woodpeckers are such interesting birds. A home's a house, a den, a nest. You know, it's interesting when you're looking at picture books, sometimes it's good to pause and just look really closely at the pictures, because sometimes the illustrators put little things in there for you. So for example, in this one, we can see the home right here. There's the home. We can see the nest, but do you see the den? Look at really closely, really closely. See that right there? There's the den. I think there's some red foxes in there. Okay, we'll try that again. All right, let's go back. A home's a house, a den, a nest, a place to play, a place to rest, a place to share, a place to hug. A home is someplace safe and snug. Look at that. And so we end right in a home for people, for humans. So that was Castles, Caves, and Honeycombs, and that was interesting. We looked at a lot of creatures in that book, some of which we know really well, like the caterpillar. But some of them might have been a little unusual to you. So I thought we could go through and see if we know the more unusual creatures. So this creature right here, this bird, it's kind of an important bird. That's our national bird. Do you know what kind of bird that is? That's right, that's an eagle. Let's see if we can find one that's a little bit trickier for you. Oh, this one's interesting. Now, I know you know this one, of course. That's the polar bears. But what about this one right here? You know, and honestly, I don't know if those are groundhogs or prairie dogs or gophers, because I don't really know the difference between groundhogs, prairie dogs, and gophers. So I think when we're done, I'm going to go and see if I can find some facts about them and learn more, because that will help me know what kind of creatures those are. Let's see. Oh, here's my favorite. This one right here. The one with the shell, the one that carries its house with it. Wouldn't that be interesting to be able to take your house with you wherever you went? I bet not a lot of people probably get to live that way. That would be a very unusual way to live. Let's do one more. Let's do one more. This one right here. I know you know that one, that animal. It's a kind of bird. That's right, that's an owl. Owls are a little unusual. They live a little differently than we do, don't they? Do you know when owls are awake? That's right, they're awake at the nighttime, and that means they sleep during the day. Now, this is one final tricky question. Do you know what kind of animals, what they're called, the animals that sleep during the day and are awake at night, what they're called? That's right, nocturnal. Very good. So thank you again for letting me spend some time with you and share with you one of my favorite books, Castles, Caves, and Honeycombs. We'll have another librarian who will come on Friday at 3 o'clock. Hopefully she won't have technical difficulties, so she'll be there on time, and to share a book with you. So in the meantime, I hope that you are doing well in your houses and that you are staying safe and sound. Thanks very much. Bye-bye. Oops, I need to stop. And it's not letting me.